Hello everyone, I'm Reshma Sequeira, welcoming you all to this live session. Today, we will be discussing previous year's CET 2016 question paper. Thank you all for joining this live session. I'm sure all will be benefited from my today's session. I will teach you how to crack CET questions in an easier and quicker way. So here we go without much delay. So here we are with KCET 2016 Maths paper solved. Let's check the first question of the day. The set A has 4 elements and the set B has 5 elements. Then the number of injective mappings that can be defined from A to B is. Now, injective means one-to-one mapping. So now let us identify what is given in the question. What is given is the set A has 4 elements and the set B has 5 elements. So number of elements in A and in B is given to us. Okay. Now, when the question is given like this, first let us understand if the question was how many mappings. Mappings is nothing but the functions. So how many functions are possible? Let us find out. Okay. So number of mappings possible is 5 to the power 4, that is number of elements in the set B to the power of number of elements in the set A. So that is 5 to the power 4 and that is equal to 625. So this would be your answer when number of functions, number of mappings is asked. But in this question, what they have asked is, they have asked us number of injective mappings. Injective is nothing but one-to-one mapping which we need to find out. Is it clear? Okay, now for that you understand the trick here. If number of elements in the set B, that is the second set which is given, is greater than or equal to number of elements in the set A. Okay, so now what is the number of elements in the set B? It is 5 and number of elements in the set A is 4. So we found that the number of elements in set B is more than the number of elements in the set A. So in such case, the number of injective mappings, that is one-to-one mappings, is given by this formula N of B. N stands for number. So number of elements in the set B. P stands for permutations. Okay. P stands for permutations times and number of elements in the set A. So what is your answer? Your answer is 5P4. So how to evaluate this permutation? Look at the top number. Top number is 5. You have to reduce it to 4 times. Look at this down number. Okay, got it? So here 5P4, I have to reduce the number 5 4 times. So how much it will be? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2, and that is equal to 120, and that is our D option. Is that clear? So we have understood to solve one question. Okay, now coming to the second question. Let f is a function from R to R. That means both the domain as well as the codomain are the real numbers. Clear? And how is it defined by? It is defined by f of x is equal to 2x plus 6. Now, which is a bijective? What do we understand by the term bijective? Bijective means the function is both 1, 1 as well as it is onto. Okay. And if a function is bijective, then only inverse is possible. It can be invertible. If it is not 1, 1 or it is not onto, then we cannot call a function a bijective mapping. Okay. So then the question asked here is, what is f inverse of x? Okay, so let us see how to get this answer. F of x is given to us as 2x plus 6. Question asked is, find f inverse of x. Okay, so here we have bijective mapping. It's given bijective. So I told you, hence we can say it is invertible. Now, what is the condition? Now, suppose I say, let y is equal to f of x. Let y is equal to f of x. Who is f of x? F of x definition is given to us. So, y is equal to 2x plus 6. 2x plus 6. Okay, so from this, is it possible for me to get the value of x? Yes. So, x is equal to y minus 6 whole divided by 2. Y minus 6 whole divided by 2. Okay, so now if I divide it individually, I will be getting x is equal to y by 2 minus 6 by 2, which is a 3. So I have kept x ready. Okay, now the question is, I have to find the inverse of x. Okay, yes. Now, since it is told to me the function is bijective function, I know it is invertible. Only then inverse will exist. Okay, for that, let us write y is equal to f of x. Now I know this function f is invertible, so it can change its place from one side to the other by writing. So now f inverse of y is equal to this x. Clear? But did we find somewhere and keep ready what is x? Yes. So now we have to substitute in place of x. So f inverse of y is equal to, in place of x, I have to write y by 2 minus 3. Y by 2 minus 3. Now wherever you can see y, you have to write x. Okay, so therefore, f inverse of x is nothing but, where there is y, write x. So you are getting x by 2 minus 3, and that is your A option. That is your A option as desired. Is this clear? Okay, so what you have learned so far, you have learned in the first question what is injective. Injective is nothing but 1 to 1. And in the second question, you have learned when it is bijective, a function can be invertible and how to find the inverse. Hope it is clear to you all, 100% clear. Yes, shall we move on to the next question? Yes, coming to the third question. Let star be a binary operation defined on R. R is real numbers, and the definition is given by A star B is equal to A plus B by 4. For every A comma B belongs to real numbers. Then they have asked me to check whether the star is commutative and associative, commutative but not associative, associative but not commutative, or neither associative nor commutative. Now, I have to find out whether the given function, that is the binary operation given definition is A star B, is equal to A plus B by 4. I have to check whether it is commutative and I have to check whether it is associative, and then I can give the conclusion. So that means I have to follow the conditions of commutative as well as associative. Okay, so let us come here now. Now, what is given? Given is star is a binary operation. So let me tell this point very clearly that a function whichever is given, if it is not a binary operation, then we cannot check for commutative nor we can check for associative. So what is the condition required to check for the commutative property, associative property? Is the star definition. Star has to be a binary operation. So this much is given to us in the question. They have told us that star is a binary operation. And what is the definition given? Definition given is A star B is equal to A plus B by 4. A plus B by 4. Okay, so now let us check the condition for commutative. Let us check the condition for commutative. So, what is the condition for commutative is A star B is equal to B star A. So, I need to check, if I have to check whether it is commutative, I need to check this A star B is equal to B star A. That means I have to use the definition provided for me in the question to check this. Okay, let me start with the A star B. And what is A star B? A star B is nothing but A plus B by 4. That is given in the question. Now, think. A plus B, can I write as B plus A? Is 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 equal? Yes, it is equal. So, A plus B, in place of that, I can write B plus A by 4. So, now, go to the definition once again. If A star B is given, then it is A plus B by 4. A plus B by 4. Okay? So now here, so B plus A, now let us learn the opposite. Let us learn the opposite. That is, if A plus B by 4 is there, then I know who is your first number? A. Who is the second number? B. So it will be A star B. So now you are here. So who is your first number here? First number B, A, first number is B and the second number is A. So can I write the definition as B star A then? Yes. So what did you observe? You observed A star B is equal to B star A. Okay, so that means what you have proved? You have proved the given operation is a commutative. Commutative property is satisfied. Now let us go for associative property. Let us go for associative property. Okay, so what is associative property? Associative property is I need to prove this one. That is A star B star C is equal to A star B star C. So let us start one side and then we will go to the other side. Later we will check whether both sides are equal. Is this clear? Yes. Okay. So, and before I start, let me tell you, wherever you find a bracket, you have to use the definition there first. What is the definition given? A star B is nothing but A plus B by 4. Okay, let's start with the left hand side. So, A star B star C. So, A star B is nothing but use the definition inside the bracket. So, that is A plus B by 4. Star C. Okay, so now what do you observe here? Is it still of the form? This full bracket take as A, this full bracket take as A, and this is B. Okay, so A plus B by 4 star C. So that means nothing but A star B format only. So what is A star B definition telling me? Write A plus write B and then divide by 4. Who is there in the place of A now? In the place of A, I have A plus B by 4. Okay, plus write the second number C whole divided by 4. So when you take the LCM, LCM is 4. So what will you get here? A plus B plus 4C, and that LCM will join the denominator. So you are getting 16. So left side is done. Keep it aside. Come to the right hand side. In the right hand side, what do we have? We have A star bracket B star C. I told you wherever there is bracket, give first preparation. Okay, so here A write as it is, star write as it is, go for B star C. Use the definition. What is B star C? B star C is telling me add the first number, add the second number, divide by 4. Yes? Okay, so it is A star. What is B star C telling me is B plus C whole divided by 4. Okay, now this is in which form? This is of the form again A star B. So what is A star B telling me? Write the first number. Yes, I wrote the first number A plus write the second number B plus C by 4 whole. You have to divide by 4. Okay, so that is equal to 4a plus b plus c whole divided by, that LCM will join the denominator, and so you are getting 16 in the denominator. Now observe this and this. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. So what you can prove? You have proved that the given question, the binary operation is commutative, but it is not associative. Okay, so let us see which option satisfies. It is nothing but the B option. Clear? So here we have the B option. So that is nothing but commutative but not associative. Hope the third question is clear. Yes. Now let us go to the fourth question. What is the fourth question telling us? Fourth question is telling us yes. So fourth question is telling us find the value of sine inverse of cos of 53 pi by 5. Question is clear? I have to find the value of sine inverse cos of 53 pi by 5. Let us see how to solve this answer. Yes. So now, how much is this now? First, let us learn how to write this 53 pi by 5. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint how to write this 53 pi by 5. So what we do is, what you observe here, you observe this pi by 5, no? You observe this pi by 5. So your first step is write that pi by 5. Write that pi by 5. Then what you do is write one pi here. Write one pi. Now you check 5, you should reach 53 pi. Okay. Now this 5, how many times when I multiply, I'm reaching close to that 53 pi. How many times? 10 times. So 5 into 10 is how much? 50. Still how many pi's are required? 3 pi's are required. And therefore you are writing plus 3 pi. Okay. Hope this is clear. Okay, so what we have written, first I wrote pi by 5 and 5 tens, so 10 pi. So this became only 50 pi. So how much more is required? 3 pi. So plus 3 pi. Okay, so we are here now. I have broken down this 53 pi by 5 as 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5. When I take LCM, it will be the same. Now, how much is 3 pi by 5? Pi means 180. 180 into 3 by 5 is 108. Okay, so now 10 pi means, see here in trigonometry, one full rotation here. So it completes 360 degree. Okay, so now here, so that is one circle means 2 pi. So I have written 10 pi. Okay, so 10 pi. So after 10 pi, it will move to the positive, that is the first quadrant. Okay, it will move to the first, that is the first quadrant. But now here 108 degree is lying in the second quadrant. Is this much clear to you? So sine inverse cos of 10 pi plus 3 pi by 5 could be written. See, 10 pi plus. So it is again, see, it is nothing but the periodic functions. Okay, all trigonometric functions are periodic functions. So after 0, it goes to 2 pi. Once again, the same cycle repeats. So 10 pi means you are still at the 0. So whatever extra is there, you write only that. Clear? Okay. So sine inverse cos of 3 pi by 5. Now I am here, so I told you 3 pi by 5 means 108 degree. How to write this 108 degree now? Now 108 degree, I know it lies in the second quadrant. And second quadrant, can I make use of this 180 who is lying down here? Yes. So how can I write 108 degree using 180 degree? Can I write as 180 minus 72? I want the answer 108. So can I write it as 180 minus 72? Yes. Who is 72? It is 2 pi by 5. So here cos pi minus, pi means 180, pi minus 2 pi by 5. Now tell me, in the second quadrant, who is positive? In the second quadrant, sine and its reciprocal cosecant is positive. Is cos positive? No, cos is not positive, cos is negative. So therefore you are writing this sign minus. Okay, and this 180, this is all allied angle concept which you have to learn in trigonometry. Okay, and this 180, it lies on the x-axis. Okay, I can call it as a slipping line. So no change to its cofunction. So therefore cos comes here and this 2 pi by 5 comes there. Okay, now we have a property in inverse trigonometric function. Sine inverse of minus x is nothing but minus will come out minus sine inverse x. So is it of that form now? Is it of the form sine inverse of minus x? Yes, so that means minus should come out. Yes, the minus is brought out. Sine inverse of, who is there in the place of x? In the place of x, you have cos 2 pi by 5. Okay, yes. So now, still I cannot cancel sine inverse and cos, isn't it? In order to cancel, can I write cos theta as sine 90 minus theta? Yes, so cos theta I have written as sine 90 minus theta. Who is there in the place of theta? In the place of theta I have 2 pi by 5, a acute angle. Okay, so here in place of cos theta I am writing sine 90 minus theta. Now can I cancel sine and sine inverse? Yes, I can. So it is minus sign as it is, pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 5. Take the LCM. LCM is 10. So here 2 5s are. So 5 pi minus 5 2s are. So 4 pi. So 5 pi minus 4 pi is 1 pi. But with the minus sign outside. And therefore we got the answer minus pi by 10. The fourth option in our question. The fourth option in our question. Yes. So I found here minus pi by 10. Hope the idea is clear. Yes. We'll move on to the next question. See the fifth question. If 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is given to us as pi, then the question tells me find the value of x. I repeat, if 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi, then x is equal to, let's see which option satisfies. Now, what is given I have noted down. 3 tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi. Now tell me, can I write 3x as, can I write 3 as 2 plus 1? Yes. So can I write 3x as 2x plus 1x? Yes. So then can I write 3 tan inverse x as 2 tan inverse x plus tan inverse x here? Yes, I can. Plus cot inverse x right as it is. Okay. So now here. So here now 3 tan inverse x can be written as 2 tan inverse x plus tan inverse x and this cot inverse x as it is. Now, what is the trick here? You have to use the concept of inverse trigonometric function. Otherwise, this problem will become difficult for me. Using the tricks of inverse trigonometric function, what you think is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x? What we have learnt in inverse trigonometric function? If I have two co-functions, together, then what is the sum of two co-functions is always equal to pi by 2. That is sine inverse x plus cos inverse x, they are co-function of each other, that is pi by 2. So here I found tan inverse x plus cot inverse x, they are co-functions, isn't it, of each other. So it is pi by 2. Clear? So what you found? You found 2 tan inverse x plus pi by 2 is equal to pi, Okay, shift this pi by 2 this side, you are getting 2 tan inverse x is equal to pi minus pi by 2, Yes, so how much is pi means 180, pi by 2 is 90. How much is 180 minus 90? You are getting 90, which is pi by 2. Question tells me find the value of x. Okay, still I have to remove along with x whoever is there. So now shift this 2 to the other side. So you're left out with tan inverse x is equal to pi by 2 into 1 by 2 here. So it is pi by 4. pi by 4. Clear? Now shift tan inverse to the other side, it becomes tan, because tan function, trigonometric functions are invertible functions. So x is equal to tan pi by 4. What is the value of tan pi by 4? Value of tan pi by 4 is 1. So therefore you got the value of x is 1, which is nothing but the second option, Okay? Here, so we have this option here, the second option. Clear? Yes. Now, look at the next question. Sixth question. The simplified form of tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse x minus y by x plus y is equal to. They have asked me what is the simplified form. Let us see which option is going to satisfy my answer. Okay, so I have written here, they have told me what is given here. They have given tan inverse x by y minus tan inverse x minus y by x plus y. As I look into the question, I can apply tan inverse x minus tan inverse y, but that is complicated. So what I do is, I follow the trick. I take x as 1, y also as 1 and substitute there. And let me check whether I am getting any one of the option which is given there. Okay, yes. So take x is 1 and y is 1. Take x is 1 and y is 1. Okay, so substitute here. Tan inverse of x is also 1, y is also 1. So isn't it full? This becomes 1? Yes. Minus tan inverse of 1 minus 1 by 1 plus 1. What is 1 minus 1? 1 minus 1 is a 0 divided by 2 here. Okay, otherwise it is not defined. Clear? So tan inverse of 0. Here I got tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse of 0. Yes. How much is tan inverse 1? Where is tan 1 here for 45 degree? Okay, or it is in radian measure, it is pi by 4 minus tan inverse 0 is a 0. So which option satisfies? Here is nothing but the second option, which is pi by 4, Okay, yes. So here we have the second option, pi by 4. Okay, if you had gone with the formula, then you wouldn't have solved this fast. Okay, so everywhere, sometimes the idea should flash your mind. Can I use this way? Can I use the other method? Okay, so here what have I done in this question? Take x and y both 1 and check whether you are reaching any one of the options. Clear? Yes. Now look at the seventh question. If A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3. A is a square matrix of order 3 cross 3. Okay, so what is a square matrix now? Square matrix means the rows and the columns are equal. Okay, so how many rows and columns I have here is 3. Okay, and they have asked me what is the value of determinant of 3a. This is determinant of 3a. Okay, so is it 3 into determinant A, or 1 by 3 into determinant A, or 27 into determinant A, or 9 into determinant A? Okay, so now understand this concept. In a determinant, see, understand the difference between a matrix and a determinant. Most of the students go wrong over here. If it was matrix, a square bracket, okay, matrix is always written by a square bracket. If it was matrix 3a, then easily I could remove that constant out and I could write 3 into matrix A. But in determinant, you cannot do so. If you have a constant, that is, for example, if I have determinant of k into A, now, if that constant is coming outside, then you have to check how many rows or columns does that matrix have. See, determinants is existing only for a square matrix. So, suppose there are n rows and columns. Order is n. So, if that constant has to be brought outside, then the formula is k to the power n you should write. That means from first row 1k is coming out, from second row 1k is coming out, and therefore there are n rows, so there also 1k is coming out. So how many k's have come out? K to the power n has come out into determinant A. Now in this question, the order is given 3. And in place of k, here is also 3. So if this 3 has to come out, then it has to be written as the power of this order 3. Is this clear? Don't get mistaken here. This 3 is this 3, the scalar 3, which is written inside the determinant. And this 3 on top is the order 3. So how much is this 3 power 3? 3 into 3 into 3 is 27 into determinant A, and that is nothing but the C option. That is nothing but the C option. Okay, so here we have 27 into determinant A. Is it clear? Fine so far? Are you all following? Yes? Yes. Let us move on to the next question. If x, y, z are all different, that means, what is the meaning here? All different means they are not equal to one another. X is not equal to y, y is not equal to z, x is not equal to z. Okay, and they are not equal to 0. X, y, z are all different and they are not equal to 0. Then the question is, find the value of the determinant. See, whenever you have straight lines, it is nothing but the determinant. And the determinant of 1 plus x, 1, 1, 1, 1 plus y, 1, 1, 1, 1 plus z is given to me 0. Then I need to find the value of x to the power minus 1. X inverse I can call, or I can write this as 1 by x. What is a to the power minus m? A to the power minus m is 1 by a to the power m. So what is x to the power minus 1? X to the power minus 1 I can write 1 by x, and here I can write 1 by y plus 1 by z. Question tells me find the value of 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z. Let us see what becomes our answer. Okay. So here it's given x is not equal to y, not equal to z, and they are not equal to 0. Question tells me find the value of this. What is given to me is only this determinant equal to 0. Now I have to apply some property of determinant. Yes, what I do is from the first row you take out x. So x is brought out here. From the second row, take out y. So y is also here. From the third row, take out z. Z is also here. So x, y, z is outside. Now, if you're getting confused how to write when x is taken out, what remains, I'm going to tell you here the idea. Here, divide everywhere by x. Okay, x is brought out, no? So divide. So what you're getting here is 1 by x. X by x is what? 1. Is it clear? Here you're getting 1 by x and here you're getting 1 by x. Same way, what you do is from the second row, bring out y. So what will happen here? Tell me. It is 1 by y. Here 1 by y. Here y by y is 1 and here again 1 by y. Are you getting the idea? Yes. Okay. So now from the third row, what I have to do is take out z, no? So here divide by z. So what is it? 1 by z. 1 by z. Here 1 by z. Here 1 by z plus z by z, which is 1, is equal to 0. Now you can see first row, second row, third row. So I've written here solving. That is nothing but I have adding all the 3 rows. When I'm adding all the 3 rows, I'm going to get 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z everywhere. Just observe. Just observe. Are you getting the same? Yes. And that could be taken out. And when you evaluate the determinant, you are getting the determinant value 1. Clear? Okay. So here now. So solving x, y, z, which I had taken out, that is there. And I have 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z plus 1. And it is given equal to 0. They have told me first only this is not equal to 0. and they are not equal. So if the product of two numbers has to be 0 and one is not 0, then the other one has to be 0, isn't it? Yes. So who is the other one now? Other one is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z plus 1 has to be a 0. If this is a 0, what is that 1 doing there? Go shift it to the other side. So when you shift this plus 1 to the other side, what is that you're going to get? You are getting minus 1. Isn't this what you require in the solution? Yes, I require that 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z is equal to, I got it as minus 1 here, and that is nothing but the option D. Is it easy? Yes. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. If I have y is equal to e to the power sine inverse t square minus 1 and x is equal to e to the power secant inverse of 1 by t square minus 1. As you look at y and x, they are separate. Question is asked is dy by dx. What type of differentiation is this? What comes to your mind? Parametric differentiation, isn't it? Yes. Who is the parameter now? You can see y is a function of some t. X is also a function of some t. So what is the parameter you got? Parameter is t. Yes, so it's a parametric equation. Let us see how to solve this parametric differentiation. Okay. Now, this is the first equation, that is y is equal to e to the power sine inverse t square minus 1. X is equal to e power secant inverse of 1 by t square minus 1. Let me give this as first equation and this as second equation. Let us try. See, I have to reduce somehow. What is parametric equation telling me? You differentiate here. So it is nothing but dy by dx I need to find. But y is a function of t. X is also a function of t. So the parametric equation tells me dy by dx is dy by dt by dx by dt. If I go with that method, it will be a 3-mark question. I want to crack it in 1 minute. So what to do? Get the idea, just to multiply the two equations. So what will happen when I multiply the two equations? X into y I will be getting here. Okay, so I will be getting here x into y, the left hand sides I multiplied. So that means I have to multiply the right hand side also, isn't it? Yes. So e power sine inverse t square minus 1 into e power secant inverse of 1 by t square minus 1. Yes. Now, we have one more property of inverse trigonometric function, and that is nothing but the reciprocal's reciprocal property. Yes, what is this reciprocal's reciprocal property? Who is the reciprocal of secant? Tell me. Cos, isn't it? Yes. So, who is the reciprocal of 1 by x? X. So the inverse trigonometric function helps me to reduce my question. It is telling me I can use the reciprocal trick there. Yes, so secant inverse of 1 by x can also be written as cos inverse of x. Okay, so secant inverse of 1 by x, how to write? So now in my question, I have secant inverse of 1 by t square minus 1. Use this reciprocal idea. So secant inverse will be changed to cos inverse. 1 by t square minus 1 will change to t square minus 1. Isn't that easy? Simple? Yes. Okay. Let us see how to solve after this. So I have reached till here. Now, here one more idea comes to my mind which I have learnt in my basics. What is a to the power m into a to the power n? Isn't it a to the power m plus n? That means if the base is the same, I can add the powers. So here, look here now, e power is the base same. Can you add the powers? Yes, I can do that. And if I do it, I'm getting e to the power sine inverse t square minus 1 plus cos inverse t square minus 1. Isn't this the property which I've already explained to you a previous question? What is the inverse property of sine inverse x plus cos inverse x? Isn't it pi by 2? Yes, it is. So what happened finally? Sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Remember, this x and this x has to be same. Otherwise, I cannot write it equal to pi by 2. Okay. So now check. This x and this x is same. So can I write pi by 2? Yes, I can. So xy is equal to e to the power just pi by 2. Okay. Now direct product rule of differentiation. What is the product rule? First term into derivative of second plus second term into derivative of first. So if x as it is, what is the derivative of y with respect to x? Dy by dx plus second term y with respect to here now x with respect to x is 1. Derivative of x is 1 is equal to e to the power pi by 2. What do you think? It is not in the form e power x. It is a constant and therefore it is 0. Yes, so the question tells me find dy by dx. So what is dy by dx? Shift the y that side, it becomes minus y by x. So it is minus y by x we have here, and that is nothing but the B option. Okay, so I have here minus y by x. Okay, yes. Now, coming to the next question, 10th question. Okay, 10th question. So, I have here if a is equal to 1 by pi, and this is which symbol? Is it determinant symbol? No. When I have square bracket, it is matrix symbol. Okay, so a is equal to 1 by pi sine inverse pi x, tan inverse x by pi, sine inverse x by pi, cot inverse pi x. B matrix is 1 by pi into here minus cos inverse pi x, tan inverse x by pi, sine inverse x by pi minus tan inverse pi x. Question tells me find the value of a minus b. That is, I have to subtract a minus b. I have to do the subtraction. Okay, so now let us see which option is satisfied here. Here everything looks complicated, and look at the option. Options are simple. So that means I have to reduce it to a simpler way, isn't it? Yes? Oh, yes. So let's see how to get it simplified. So here I have a and b. Now look at here. Sine inverse pi x minus of minus. What is minus of minus? Plus, no. So what do you think will happen? I've given you the trick. I want the answer. So sine inverse pi x minus of minus means plus cos inverse pi x. Isn't this x the same? What is sine inverse x plus cos inverse x? Isn't it pi by 2? Yes, it is. And this 1 by pi is common. So you got 1 by pi into pi by 2. Clear? Yes. Now, look at the second element. Tan inverse x by pi minus tan inverse x by pi. Gone. 0. Here, sine inverse x by pi minus sine inverse x by pi. Again gone. 0. Look here. Cot inverse pi x minus of minus, it becomes plus. And who is cot inverse pi x plus tan inverse pi x? Are they cofunctions? Yes. So what is your answer? Pi by 2 with 1 by pi common. Now this pi will get cancelled. What remained is 1 by 2, 0, 0, 1 by 2. Remove this 1 by 2. It's a matrix, I have told you. Constant I can remove. The scalar I can remove out. So if I remove the scalar 1 by 2 out, what is inside the bracket, inside the matrix here? It is 1, 0, 0, 1. What type of matrix is this? 1, 0, 0, 1 is nothing but the identity matrix. It is the identity matrix, and we have found that as a D solution. Solution D. Is the idea clear? Is it becoming easy? Are you with me? Yes. Okay. Okay, I would like to tell you before I continue with the next question that my today's special class is scheduled to 8 p.m. and not 7 p.m. So please do join. Please do join 8 p.m. I will be discussing more tricks on CET on Unacademy platform. Okay, please follow me on Unacademy platform at 8 p.m. today. Yes, here we go for the next question. If x to the power y is equal to e to the power x minus y, then what is dy by dx? Okay, here the options look complicated. Question is simple. Okay, let us see how to get this answer. I have given here x to the power y is equal to e to the power x minus y. Okay, now what I do, see, wherever I find powers as some functions of x or y, immediately what should come to my mind? There is my friend log who is coming to help me. So what I will do here is take log on both sides. Take log on both sides. Okay, so let us see what will happen here if I take log on both sides. So log x to the power y is equal to log e to the power x minus y. E to the power x minus y. Okay, now what do we know of the property of log? What is log m to the power n? Log m to the power n is power is going to come down. So this y power is going to come down. So therefore it becomes y log x. And what is log e to the base e? Log e to the base e, again the property of log, that is equal to 1. So this x minus y power, if it is jumping to the left side, you will find log e to the base e. Here if nothing is mentioned, it is e. Okay, so this will become 1. So what you are left out with is only x minus y. So far now here we have reached from x to the power y to e power is equal to e power x minus y to this form, that is y log x is equal to x minus y. I will bring x together and y together. For this what to do? Minus y bring to the left side. So it becomes plus y. So y plus y log x is equal to x. Take out y common. So what is that you're going to get? Y into 1 plus log x is equal to x. So what is y equal to then? Y is equal to x by 1 plus log x. Now, which rule comes to your mind? Quotient rule. Okay, what is quotient rule? Denominator, that is 1 plus log x, into derivative of the numerator, which is 1, minus numerator is x, into derivative of the denominator, log x derivative is 1 by x, whole divided by denominator square, that is 1 plus log x the whole square. 1 plus log x the whole square. Okay? Yes. So that is 1 plus log x minus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So therefore it is log x by 1 plus log x the whole square. Let us check which option it is. Okay, so I have C option, log x by 1 plus log x the whole square. Wasn't it easy? Yes? Okay. Let us come to the next question. So next question is, if A is a matrix of order m cross n, if A is a matrix of order m cross n and B is a matrix such that AB dash and B dash A is both defined, what is given? A's order is given. What is the order given of A? M cross n. And what extra things are given here in the question is AB dash and B dash A are defined. Then what is the order of matrix B? I am in a fix now. A's order is given and somewhere B dash is mentioned. Do you know the trick? How is multiplication working? Multiplication of two matrices. If multiplication of matrices has to work out, then the column of the first matrix has to be equal to the row of the second matrix. Otherwise, it will not work out. Is it clear? Okay, so let us see now how to get this matrix B. Okay, so there are few options and all options look same. Let us see how to get the answer, how to crack this question now. Now, what all is given I have noted down. What is given? Given is A matrix is the order M cross N. And only this much is mentioned, that these both are defined. That means multiplication is defined. If multiplication is defined, it has satisfied the property. What is that? The column of the first one should become equal to row of the second. So slowly let us try whether we are able to get B matrix, okay, order. Now, since this AB dash has to as is defined here, and A matrix is already given to us. Okay, that is one good thing they have done. A matrix is given. Okay, so A matrix, what is it? What is the order of A matrix? Isn't it M cross N? Yes, and they have told A B dash is defined. So that means if A has the column N, same will be the row of B dash, isn't it? Yes. So what I will do, one part of that is the row of B dash I am going to mark. I don't know who is the column of B dash. Doesn't matter, I will keep that aside. And it is also told that B dash A is also defined. So that means B dash's column should match with row of A. Luckily, I know A's order. Okay, so B dash, I know only this much. So N cross dash. So I will write that N cross dash. I don't know who is that dash now. I'm going to find out. And who is A's order? A's order is M cross N. So that means who became this dash now? Dash is nothing but M, isn't it? Because this has to match. Otherwise, multiplication is not defined. Okay, so now don't be in a hurry. You have got B dash's order. Which order is asked? B's order is asked. Okay, sometimes students in a hurry, oh yes, they're excited, I got B dash's order, and they mark N cross M as the answer. Wrong option. Yes, if B dash, what is B dash and B now? They are transpose of each other. That means rows and columns are interchanged. So therefore, if B dash's order is N cross M, what you think is the order of B? Isn't it M cross N? Yes, it is M cross N. Okay, so is it easy now how to find the order of the matrix which is not given? Yes. Okay, so therefore you have M cross N, the D option. The D option. Is it clear? Yes. Ready for next? Yes. I hope you are with me. Yes, fine. Go to the next question. Another trickier question here. The value of integral e power x into 1 plus x whole divided by cos square into e power x dot x. That is cos square of e power x into x dx. Now, this question looks complicated, but there is a trick here. Let's see how to proceed with this answer. Coming to 13th here, this is given. Now here what I do is, I can see inside this bracket, this is looking complicated. So I will change that. I will substitute and take it as t. Okay, so e power x into x, if I take it as t, I differentiate. In the left side, I differentiate with respect to x. Right side, I differentiate with respect to t. Okay. So therefore here, what is the product rule telling me? Product rule is telling me first term derivative of second plus second term derivative of first. Okay. Yes. So here we have e power x into derivative of x, which is 1, plus x into derivative of e power x is e power x only, into dx is equal to derivative of t is 1 into dt. Can you see e power x is common? Yes. Take it out. So e power x into 1 plus x dx is equal to dt. Look your question. Because I took the substitution, it helped me a lot. The question itself is changed now. E power x into 1 plus x dx. Who is that? Nothing but. It is nothing but dt. So simply in the place of numerator, I will write dt. And this cos square as it is. And this you have named as t, remember. Who is the reciprocal of cos? Secant. So 1 by cos square will become secant square t. And what is the integral of secant square? Secant square's integral is tan, isn't it? So my answer is tan t plus c. But in the answer, the question was given in terms of x. How can you expect the answer in terms of t? Not possible, no? So you have taken t as e power x into x. Change it back and check your option. So you are having in place of t which you had taken e power x into x. So that is the option here. So that is nothing but the B option for 13th question. So here we have B option for this 13th question. Yes? Shall we take one more question? Okay, we'll take the 14th question here. If x, y, z are not equal and not equal to 0, not equal to 1, then what is the value of log x, log y, log z, log 2x, log 2y, log 2z, log 3x, log 3y, log 3z? What is the value here? So look at these options. The question itself looks complicated, but it is easy, trust me. Yes. So I come to the question and I have written what is given. What is given? Yes. Okay. So here, whenever determinant you get, at least one time you have to use property, isn't it? Let us use the property. Let us see what will I get if I use R2 changes to R2 minus R1 and R3 changes to R3 minus R1. What is the meaning here? That means the second row is going to change. Here what is the meaning? Third row is going to change. I have to follow the order which I have written. That means, see here, is the first row going to change? No, first row will remain the same. So I will be writing log x, log y, log z as it is. Okay, first row is the same. Log x, log y, log z as it is. Now, before I go to the property here, the operation, let me recall the property of log. What is log m minus log n? What is log m minus log n? It is nothing but log m by n. So I have to be alert here with this property. Yes? Okay, so what is R2? R2 is telling you R2 minus R1. R2 minus R1. So that is log 2x minus log x. Use the property. What will happen? Log 2x minus log x is nothing but log of 2x by x. Is x and x getting cancelled there? Yes. So what remained is log 2. Are you getting it? Yes, one more. Log 2y minus y. So that is nothing but log of 2y by y got cancelled, so log 2 remained. And same way, here also log 2 remained, log 2z by z got cancelled. Same thing, R3 changes to R3 minus R1. So here this minus this here. So it is log of 3x minus log x is nothing but log of 3x by x, x got cancelled, so it is log 3. And everywhere log 3, same property. Now, what do you observe? You observe that here log 2 is common. That means in the determinant, if anything is common, I can take it out. So take log 2 out from the second row. Take log 3 out from the third row. Okay, so what remained? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What is the property of determinant telling you? If you find two rows identical, then the value of the determinant is going to vanish. And that is equal to 0, a C option. Wasn't that easy? So you got C option. Okay? Yes. I think I have time for one more question. So let us take the next question of the day. Yes, the function f of x is, what is this now, square bracket? Don't think it is matrix. This is nothing but greatest integer function. Okay, and they have asked us where it is continuous. Is it at 1.5? Is it at 4? Is it at 1? Is it at -2? Let's see where it is continuous. Now, let me tell you about greatest integer function. Greatest integer function is, now, suppose I have greatest integer of a 0. Answer is 0. Greatest integer of 0.1, answer is 0. Greatest integer of 0.9, answer is 0. So what does this come to my mind? Greatest integer of integer, answer is an integer. Then if you are having decimal point, you are writing the leftmost integer. Are you able to get that? So who is the greatest integer of 1.9? Tell me. It is 1. Now, what do you observe? If we observe the graph here, at the integer points, the function is discontinuous. See here, there is no continuity at all. There is no continuity. Okay, so at the integer points, since there is no continuity, it is discontinuous. And the question is telling me where it is continuous. So out of the 4 options, 4, 1, -2 are all integers. And greatest integer function, when it is integer, it jumps up. That means there is a place gap in between, it is discontinuous. Okay, so where it is becoming continuous, then only option left is 1.5. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed my session. I hope you have got some tricks and how to crack CET questions in an easier way. My next live session in YouTube will be notified to you. So please subscribe and click the bell icon to get the regular updates. Yes? Thank you so much for being online. And I request to follow me in Unacademy. Okay? Yes. Thank you so much. Bye for now.